Okay, we finally got our website launched. This is the website for NewTek inventors. Basically, comes up with the banner, has 4 options at the top: home, shop, about NTI. Currently we have 18 products. We have some accessories, some plastic flex clamps, some alligator metal flex clamps, some adapters. We actually have some table mount base units, scissors arm boom mount base units. Have some that come with a starter set of 10 different adapters and accessories. The LED flex light, vice clamps, magnifiers, large plastic clamps, holders for tablet, cell phone holders, microphone holders, so forth. The main product here is actually this portable mount helping hand that sits on a table, has several accessories that come with it. It comes with 3 different clamps, 2 plastic clamps, 1 metal alligator clamp, a flexible LED light, a large plastic heavy-duty clamp, a round mount for Dremel tools, hot air guns, so forth, extension arm holder, a holder for cell phone or tablets or cameras or anything that uses a standard tripod mount, which is a 1/4 inch by 20 threaded bolt, a 3-port adapter, a filler plate, power supply, and a little wrench that we actually make. This wrench is used when you screw these flex arms into these threaded holes. Since you're screwing plastic into plastic, we designed this wrench to help tighten and loosen those things when they become harder than hand tightening or hand loosening. That wrench is also made so that it's like a torque wrench. It won't allow you to over tighten and strip out those threads, because with any plastic threads, they're more vulnerable than metal threads in some cases. So we advise that you use this wrench if you need assistance in loosening one of these connectors or tightening it up a little bit tighter. And this kit sells for $126.90 US. And like I said, it's called the starter set because there are a lot of other accessories and adapters that are currently and will soon be available for this. We already have many other accessories and adapters that we have gone through the development stage and everything, and they're in the process of going into production. We just need a little more time, but in a matter of weeks you'll be seeing more and more items being added to this. And one of the items that's going to be added to it will be another product, which is the Lap Diner, and that's the portable eating tray that folds up and fits in the backpack or whatever. You can take it camping, hiking, to sporting events, to schools, on campus, any place where you need a portable, sturdy eating and drink holder. That product is designed for that, and we'll have it pretty soon. Also on the website back here at the home page, if you go down, it shows some of the products. Everything right now is centered around the helping hand, since that's the first product we're promoting. But then we'll soon have some videos on here that will, these particular ones show the helping hand, but we'll have some videos on here that will be showing the other products, including the lap diner, and show how it is used, how it works, and a little more description on it, as well as a better description. These are old videos, very old videos, probably 6-8 months or more since they were made. So a lot of advancements have been made even on the helping hand, but we'll be getting those more current, and we'll be showing specific applications. We have people right now that have the helping hand, more of a beta type thing, where they're using it and reporting back and doing videos and showing how it's being used in their business and how they're being able to make use of it. So hopefully those will help, and we'll be looking forward to that in the future, of getting those on here. So a couple of things. We want to get a lot of information out on the product, but the biggest thing now is we've gone through the process of building this company, and you've watched me on the videos create a print farm for manufacturing, develop the products and improve the product design and so forth, working to make certain parts stronger and so forth. So a lot's been done over this past year, going through the patent process on some of these items, setting up the LLC, setting up the website, and the ability to generate prepaid shipping labels with different shipping companies, PayPal, and different accounts where we can receive funds. So a lot's been done to this point. Now we're at the point where we have the manufacturing capability, we have the sales platform, we have the products pretty well designed, and the next thing is the marketing. Now we have to get the product out there to the people. We need to let large numbers of people know that we have this product, preferably people that are hobbyists or work with electronics or models or some sort of things where this device would be useful to them. As well as with the lap diner, we need to reach out to people that like to hike, that like to kayak, outdoors people. The lap diner is made for outdoors people. I went through Bass Pro Shop and looked all through the camping and hiking section of Bass Pro Shops and found cooking utensils and different things, but nothing like the lap diner. Nothing that's small, compact, can be carried, opens up, provides you a stable platform and holder for your drink and so forth. So I think reaching out to that group of people, as well as reaching out to sports enthusiasts that like to go and watch soccer games, baseball games, Little League baseball, and anything like that where you're in a bleacher. Obviously, a bleacher is not a good place to be eating some nachos with cheese and have a drink in your hand. There's just not a good place to set them down. And by putting the drink in the drink holder, it won't spill. It goes down in the drink holder on the lap diner and is firmly held in place. And then when the lap diner is opened up, there's a rim inside of it that holds and prevents those food items from sliding off the tray. And it can also be used on a campus. You can put your laptop or your tablet on it, or your book. You can use it for writing, a lot of things. So we're going to try to come up with videos for specific applications and get those out there. We're looking at Amazon and eBay as far as putting the items on there, primarily to increase sales. And I'm not as interested right now in just getting bulk sales. I'd like to somehow get the information out there and actually get into these organizations somehow through social media. So I'm going to be working with some people to see how do we, Facebook for example, how do we use Facebook to get integrated into organizations that are involved in hiking, mountain climbing, any kind of outdoor activity. And how do we introduce this product? Because if a few of these people use that product and find it to be useful and like it, then they'll talk about it and that will bolster sales. If they get the product and they don't like it, then just the opposite's going to happen. They're going to knock the item and talk about its shortcomings, and it will actually hurt the possibility of sales. But of course we're optimistic, and we're hoping that they will find it useful and that they will like the product. And if there are a few things that can be improved on it, then we welcome that feedback. Because in the process of doing the YouTube videos over the past year, we have gotten a lot of feedback on a couple of these products, including the Lap Diner. And even though we only had one video that actually demonstrated the Lap Diner being used, we had a lot of comments from that. And we actually made a couple of modifications to that Lap Diner since then because of some of the concerns and questions and recommendations made by the viewers. So before we ever got it out, we're getting feedback, and it's constructive feedback, and we're actually acting on that feedback. So we think that will help and continue to help. So that's a few things about the website. That's the big thing this week. We've been leading up to it for over a year now, and we finally gotten to this point, and it is a milestone, but it's only the beginning. Now, going forward, we're looking at other products. We're looking at improving the ones we have and marketing them, getting our sales going. So we'll continue to do these videos. We'll continue to go along with the process, let you see how we're doing. One of the important things when I started this YouTube channel, I wanted to provide information on what I was doing so that whenever I made some mistakes or something, people could see that and learn from it. Whenever I did things that worked out, they could see that and learn from that and be encouraged by that. And by getting to this point, I think that if I've encouraged one person to follow through and move forward with their ideas and actually react on that and get started, especially with 3D printing, there is so much potential there. It's just an endless number of opportunities out there, and I look on YouTube and I see other people out there and things that they're doing and businesses that they're starting, and some of them are large, some of them are small. The ideas vary tremendously, but the ones I like the people that come up with simple ideas, simple products that are easily designed and 3D printed, and that also are something that can be used and marketed and that people will buy. The only negative thing that I have to say about my product, the Helping Hand, is that it's a very complex product. It involves a large number of purchased parts. It involves a large number of 3D printed parts, and it involves a lot of time in integrating, assembling, soldering, and so forth, these components together to make the final product. So this is basically the more difficult product to be starting out with. I like the people that I know there's someone out there that can't remember his YouTube channel right now, but he makes a very simple part, a very simple adapter for a vent. It's just that single 3D printed part, no assembly, no accessories, and it's a useful part, and there's a market out there for it, and he sells those parts and manufactures them in his operation. Now that is ideal, because you can get into something like that and get started immediately. So if you can come up with some ideas, or if you see a need for something out there that involves a simple part, that's fine. But you may also be like me and look at mechanics, pneumatic devices, electronic devices, mechanical gears, and drives, and motors, and think of some product that you can make that combines these with 3D printed parts, like the filament counter that I came up with. I didn't come up with it as a product. I came up with it as a solution to a problem I was having, and a tool that I could build to solve that problem. But I have started to refine that product a little bit more now, and I will be putting it on the website, where I'm not sure how many of those I'll be able to assemble and make. It depends on the number of components, specific components that I have to make that particular product. I'll go ahead and make as many as I can, put them out there. If there's a market for them, then I'll find comparable parts that I have access to, that I can get to build one similar to it that will do the same function. So that's a little bit, that's a lot of information I think I've been putting out here, but I just wanted to get out there and give you a little insight on where we're at with the website. When you go out there, you can click on any of these items, get the price, and see how they look at the different pictures or views of them. Let me also mention, my last video, I had more comments about the background music. So if you notice today, there is no background music. The reason that I had background music on the videos was because the video editor, and all the video editors I've seen have that capability of adding background music, and I had seen on some specific YouTube videos about doing videos, when you're talking, it's good to have background music as you talk. It adds something to it. To be honest, I never really understood it and didn't see that the background music was adding that much, but I was taking some advice that I thought was good, but obviously a couple of things. I'm probably using the wrong type of background music, and if I'm going to use it, I should use something smooth and mellow, that kind of ambient, and also it should be at a much lower level. I did play back that last video and realized the level of the music compared to the level of the audio was too high. So it was too high or too loud, and it was the wrong kind of music, had too much of a beat or something to it. And in addition to that, a lot of people just are distracted by background music to begin with. So I'm going to stay away from background music. If I do any more background music, I'll see that it's at a very low level and it's something very mellow that kind of fits the mood of the video or something. But sorry about that last one, but any of you that had a problem with that should enjoy this video, since it's quiet.